Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever you're joining me. You know, I think I'm going to keep my socks on today. It's a very cold day, so if you're not joining me live, just kind of come into the body a little bit. Just give me a moment, make sure everything's working before we launch in. So we're going to start standing and then come down to the ground. Good morning. Howdy, howdy, Maxine, my lovely lady. Okay, good to go. So the theme of this week is just to kind of a bit of back love, just to support us through home working, if that's what we're doing. Because it's cold, we're just going to start off standing up. You should never really work with a hot body, with a cold body, right? We want to warm the body up. So I'm going to suggest just taking the feet a little bit wider than hip distance. Have the knees a bit soft, so you've got that kind of bobbing. Goes with howdy partner comment there from Maxine. A little bit of a bob up and down. So just to get the legs warm and a little swish from side to side. And then you can keep swishing if you want to, or close the eyes. You can swish and close the eyes, or you can be still and close the eyes. Maybe you find a bit of stillness and just notice your feet on the floor. So if you can maybe lift the toes, feel the heels of your feet, and then soften the toes down into the ground. And then just notice your breath. Feel that next inhale. Release the exhale, maybe out through the mouth if you fancy it. Just take that again, breathing in. Let the breath go. Open the eyes. Give the shoulders a roll. And we're going to bring the hands to the heart. So super loose and juicy. Breathe in, nice bob into the knees, reach it up. And just start to feel your back, your spine. And then breathe out, bend the knees, take the arms down, a little cross in front. Breathing in, open up. Maybe draw the tummy in. Breathe out, take it down. Just taking a few of those, breathing in, breathing out. Just waking up. And I want you to start thinking about your side body. So we want to find length into our waist. So let's take it up this time, hold it up there. Bring your right hand down, take a lean over and really feel into the left waist. Find some space in the ribs. And then notice if you're sticking your bum out, your tummy in, out as well. Can you kind of draw everything in a little bit? And then come up, take it down, a little bob up. And we'll take it over the opposite side, reaching through. And again, bobbing up. Take it over. And up. Kind of lost it there. Taking it over. And then coming back up through center. And then just a little bit of a sway. So just twisting the spine. Just trying to warm up all the muscles running up and down the spine. And bring a little bit of heat into our bodies. Okay. And then let's just bring the feet together. Again, soft knees, not right together, just underneath the hips. Take the arms up. This time take the arms out wide, bend the knees, take it down as if you're picking something up from the ground. Push through the feet, take it all the way up. So just a little forward fold. You don't have to touch the ground, but just having that forward folding action. And then as you come up, so if you can look up, lift the heart, lengthen the waist, take it down. Do 2 more. And this time as you take it up, look up, and then slowly bring the hands down to your heart. Let's interlace the fingers, push the palms away, drop the chin to the chest, and now really draw the front of your body to the back of the body. So you're like hollowing out through the tummy, through the ribs even. Draw the shoulders away from the ears. And then release, shake it out. And we're going to come down to hands and knees. And just continue this movement of the spine. So have the hands as wide as your mat. If you're on a mat, spread your fingers. And just take some cat-cow movements. So drop the belly, breathing in. And I want you to feel that extension in your spine. Can you bring the chest through? Push the feet into the floor. Breathe out, push away. And really push down through your finger knuckles, through your fingertips. Spread the back of the body. Breathe in, bring it forwards. And this time as you breathe out, pushing away, take the hips towards the heels, towards a child pose. Let the forearms come to the ground if that's accessible. And then scooch your heart forwards and push up. So back into that arch shape. So round the spine, send it back to child pose. As you breathe in, come forwards and up. Lovely circular motion. My favorite word, this undulation of the spine, this rippling wave-like motion. Creating space. And then next time you take it down to child, hold it there. Come right up onto your fingertips. Bring the chin to your chest and almost walk your fingers away. And as you walk your fingers away, take your hips as far away from your fingers. So find this big stretch. Try and lift the tummy up. Don't collapse down in the lower back. So think that cat-cow movement, pushing away, hollowing out the front body. And then look towards your hands. Walk your hands over to the right. So we're coming towards the right knee, taking the chest over. Take a reach out through the left fingers and then also the right fingers. So find length through both sides of your waist. Try and relax the shoulders. See if you can find a full breath into the sides of your body. Look towards your hands, come back through center, take it the other way, so fingers off to the left. Reaching through first the right fingers and then the left. So find length through both sides of the waist. Try and relax the shoulders, take a full breath into the sides of the body. Breathing out, we'll bring the hands back through center. Lifting it up, hands at the knees. I'm going to take it into a puppy pose. So we're trying to keep the hips above the knees. It's a little bit like child pose, but without taking the hips back. What we're going to do is walk our hands forwards, a little bit of core engagement. So just lifting the tummy towards the spine. Reach your hands forward and see if you can plant the hands and then bring your ears in line with your arms. And think of a dog having a stretch or a cat. And start to wriggle your bum a little bit. It's quite strong into the arms. You can always, if it's quite too strong, bring your forearms to the floor. But just find the stretch through the spine, find the length. Okay, and then push through the hands, lift yourself forwards. And we're going to come and roll all the way onto our tummies. And we're going to come into a Sphinx pose. So have your forearms on the ground. Bring the elbows underneath the shoulders. And spread your fingers. The arms are parallel. Feet are pushing into the ground, toes untucked. And think of pushing your feet right into the ground. And then pushing your hips down and even your bum. So whilst your bum's on top, see if you can think of pushing it down into the ground. So we're really lengthening the lower body. And now start to push into your forearms and think of spreading the collarbones. Okay. So now we want to lengthen into the lower back here. So we want to kind of squeeze the tummy towards the spine. So that's going to bring length into your lower back, into your waist. And maybe the back of the head reaches away from the bum. So it's quite an active pose. Doesn't look much, but see if you can take a few breaths. Keep the collarbone spreading, the tummy drawing in, keep that length into the lower back. And then with the next exhale, bring it down to the ground, take the elbows out wide. We're going to bring the hands by the side of the shoulders, last little pose. We're going to float the hands off the ground. Okay, you could even bring them onto your hips actually, that's quite a nice option. So long as the elbows are lifted. Okay, so push your feet into the ground, push your hips down, the bum's pushing down to the ground. Okay, think of lengthening your waist. Keep your gaze down at the ground and lift the back of the head away from the ground. So the back of the head is lifting up. We're not looking forwards or looking down at the ground. Breathing out to lower. Push your feet into the ground. Breathe in, lift. It's a really small movement, but we're really using the back muscles. Breathing out to lower. And we'll do one more. Breathing in, lifting it up. See if you can spread the collarbones. Keep the feet into the floor. Lengthen the waist. See if you can hold it for a breath. And then breathe out to lower. Bring the hands underneath the shoulders. Slowly push yourself up. Hands and knees. Walk the knees under. Round away into that cat shape. Hold it there. Just give the bum a wriggle. Take it down towards a child pose. You can bring the hands down by the side of the feet or underneath the head. And just allow the spine to round and to relax. And just take a few breaths here. That all-important connection with your body, your breath, this moment right now. Try and ease the back. And with the chin tucked into the chest, slowly roll yourself up. Give the shoulders a roll, a little wriggle into the hips. And we'll take the arms up and overhead. Bring the hands down to your heart. Close the eyes. Bring a little smile to your lips. And take something positive into the rest of your day. So bowing the head to the hands, the mind to the body. Namaste. Thank you so very much for joining me. Have a lovely day. It's still snowy. Yay! And let me thank you so very much on YouTube. Cheers.